For 31 plus years, I have tried to be the most generous man on the planet, and everyone loved me. But little did I know, underneath all that love, everyone actually despised me, backstabbed me, and mocked me. It wasn't until I was at my lowest that I discovered the shocking truth. My altruism was a facade. I always thought that being generous meant saying yes to everyone. If a friend needed money, I gave it. If a colleague needed help with a project, I stayed late to assist. I believed that this was the way to build strong relationships and achieve success. People saw me as the nice guy, the go-to person for everything. I felt good about myself, thinking I was making a real difference in their lives. I was under the impression that this generosity was the right path to happiness and contentment. However, over time, I noticed a shift in how people treated me. The requests became more frequent, and the gratitude diminished. People started to expect my help, and they seemed to take my generosity for granted. They would say nice things, but behind my back, they made fun of me, the constant giver. One day, I was facing a personal challenge. I was dealing with a difficult situation at work, and I needed help from others. But when I reached out, no one was there for me. The same people who had always relied on me suddenly had excuses. That was the moment I realized my generosity hadn't bought me loyalty or respect. I felt betrayed and alone. It was a painful experience, but it was also a turning point. I had to reevaluate my values and beliefs. This experience helped me to see how blind I had been. I began to question my motives. Was I being generous because I genuinely cared about others, or was I seeking validation and approval? Was I trying to buy friendship with my money and time? The truth was, I was using generosity as a way to avoid dealing with my own insecurities and need for attention. I realized I had been living a lie. I wasn't being true to myself. I began to understand the importance of setting healthy boundaries. I started saying no to requests that were unreasonable or exploitative. I focused on my own needs and priorities. It was difficult at first, and some people were upset. But over time, they came to respect me more. They saw that I valued my time and energy, and they began to treat me with more consideration. The change wasn't overnight, but it was worthwhile. I learned that true generosity comes from a place of authenticity and self-respect. It's about giving because you want to, not because you feel obligated. It's about setting boundaries and taking care of yourself so you can give from a full cup. This experience has transformed my life. I am now more selective about who I help and how I help them. I'm more focused on building genuine connections based on mutual respect and understanding. My relationships are stronger, and my sense of self-worth is much greater. The life lesson is that being true to yourself is essential for happiness and fulfillment. It's not about being selfish. It's about recognizing your own value and setting healthy boundaries. This has been my journey. Now, there are still some aspects of this that I haven't fully understood, particularly the underlying reasons why people exploit kindness. Further research is needed to fully grasp these complex dynamics. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content like this.